Well, good morning and welcome to another video. It's another Aquascape ecosystem pond with a waterfall video. I'm going to turn the camera around a minute and show you where this brand new pond will be going for my client. So here is the area where the pond will be going. Excuse that sunlight that's coming through, might be affecting the view slightly. In the middle of a bit of a heat wave here in England at the moment. So obviously patio staying, I'm going to be leaving a bit of a border. We'll be having the waterfall up in that back corner coming towards us, and an Aquascape skimmer box down here, which is going to be collecting all the floating debris from all the leaves from these shrubs on the side. And then we're going to be coming around here, so I will be taking these plants out. Some will be going, some I'll be putting to one side to replant afterwards, but doing my best obviously not to damage anything when I'm back and forth flapping the liner around, so which is the reason why I'll be taking out as many plants as I can so they can go back in afterwards nice and safe. Okay, so the pond shape has been dug, and as you've seen, I've dug out a recess there for the large lily pot to go into. Top of the pot sits flush with the water to give the lily as much headroom as possible with the water. We've got the skimmer box and pumping connected, pipes there, liner's going to come up and overlap that, and I'll fill that in with soil to hold against the water, so that's all going to be nicely hidden. As you've seen, the skimmer's in. I've had some water in that to hold that in the last couple of days, but so we've had well over 30 degrees of heat here this week, and this has been an absolute pain to dig. The mini diggers only sort of just tickled the surface. I've done a lot of the actual digging out with the pickaxe to try and break the surface, and then use the bucket of the digger really as a big scoop to get it out. I've got 3/4 of a skip filled. This I'm keeping here for backfill once the liner's all in. But yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle in the heat this week, but we're there, or I'm there I should say. So next step is to get the underlay in, then the liner and the overlay, and then I can finally start rocking. So the pond is done, the edging is all done. I've got this core 10 steel edging here and I've mulched up to it. This edging will start to age naturally whilst retaining its strength. It always adds like a sort of rusted effect once the elements, the water and the oxygen hit it. So I've been using that a lot lately. Really like that, it's a nice effect. Anyway, back to the pond. As you can see to the bottom, the filtration is clearing up nicely. I'm not in the way of the sun there, but you can see the stones at the bottom, lots of planting. So we've got the lily, which you saw me submerge below the base level of the pond. We've got rushes, we've got flowering rush, we've got lots of purple loosestrife, which are fantastic for pollinators. Some marsh marigolds up around the biofalls, again fantastic for pollinators. I've got a geum down there. I've got a fibre optic plant, which is really good for synoxidating the plant. Got some creeping jenny spreading into the pond from the falls. We've got some water hawthorn, an iris in there. We've got some grassy arrowhead as well. So lots of nice variety. So I must try and stop standing in the sun, or blocking the sun I should say, causing a shadow in this pond. I really love this rock here. This worked out really nicely. I'm going to try and keep my head so I don't shadow it. Here you can see it's like a spoon. As soon as I saw this shape, I thought that's going to look fantastic from the waterfall. That's going to look like it's been eroded there over, many years of the waterfall falling onto it. So I already knew as soon as I saw that rock, that was exactly where that was going. Obviously, you saw me putting the moss on with some waterfall foam just to add a little bit of age into the falls as well. So yeah, everything's been tidied up and swept and washed down for the customer. So ready for them to enjoy it now. Well, as always, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the process, enjoyed the end result. Another very happy customer with another pond created. If you'd like something like this in your garden, whether it's an Aquascape ecosystem pond with a waterfall like here, or a pondless waterfall, or something with a longer stream, or a still wildlife pond with no pump at all, give me a call, give me an email. It's something I'd love to create for you. I can come around, design it all, and come and meet you and see what we can get for you in your garden. But until the next job, see you later.